or Syndra, I think, were the two potentially expected.
Pressure towards this bot side, which V5 are already starting to collapse upon.
Yeah, V5 are here. Oh, he goes in, Penguin.
Oh, here we go. They go in. They do not hit the Xenoblade, but a 3-man knockup by Mako just puts everybody up into the air, but you do not have the sustain. You do not have the damage to continue onto this. Viper forced to cleanse. He may be forced to flash of the game. This is the pace. This is what we talked about, the average game time. 30 minutes versus 34 minutes. V5, they are far more of a aggressive.
He needs to respect a potential top lane dive coming in.
Oh, JJ is here now into the mid lane. Shockwave does land onto Mole. Mole does not have flash as JJ just starts to try and run him down. Graves is on his way, but it might be too little, too late. There is the hero's entrance expended and unfortunately put onto a large cooldown as nothing really goes down. Mako trying to jump in with the Hex Flash. Very difficult to get on top of this. You can see the Glacial Augment just slowing him down. He is ignited. He does not have flash available to him. One more auto attack will do it. Y4 picks up that one. And now Viper in a 2v1. Does he feel like he can take this fight? No level 6s for either side. Ends up just being a 1-for-1 overall as the Galio did go down. PP God tried to land the Xenoblade there. Needs to be a bit careful. You land some extra poke there. Viper has got the 6 now available to him. They have got the Solar Flare, which misses. Great move from Viper, but PP God flashes in aggressively, and PP God sends him to the heavens. Great play by the V5 bot lane.
And Y4 and PP God solo killing Viper and Mako isn't something that you would expect.
But you also have to be aware that V5 have got the Rift Herald. Looks like Weiwei maybe wants to go for something here in the mid lane. The taunt will not land, but they do get the flash and the shockwave out of Scout. Flash in there from JJ, and that's a flash bear slap to send the Galio back to the great CS lead for the Orianna Scout. Like we said, he's been playing these control mages. He is able to keep himself safe and pretty easy as possible.
Yeah, Mako still hovering around. Weiwei not where he needs to be.
Oh, Weiwei gets caught out, gets shockwave down. He does have the hero's entrance as well as the Senna. This is the combination you have, and you can see the damage being put down here is good enough as JJ falls. Viper is here. He's trying to be a little bit of a nuisance. Mako flashes away, but he lands on top of his 2 carries. That's disaster for EDG. Oh, Mako forcing out absolutely everything, and he will get Viper killed. Disaster for EDG.
I really like how V5 actually runs who made the rotation to send their bot lane top. They want to go for a Herald.
And the mid lane, pretty much all around the way, the positive CS numbers, and you can see the lane pressure you have for EDG is time. But is it a little bit too early? Nope, should be able to get the charge off and take down. Make sure that they do not lose this soul or potentially even an Elder later on in the game.
Yeah, for EDG, movement speed off both his Mythic passive as well as when he does just deal damage in general. So he should be able to kind of connect in. Oh.
They might not be able to kite out the Weiwei, unfortunately, as his mid laner just says, sorry, buddy, I'm out. The flash ball delivery system is versus only 1 item and a half for EDG. V5 looks like they might just be conceding this one straight away. The Justice Punch does not land away from anyone on the team, but now the fight can happen right here, right now. The Dawning Shadow cleans up the Udyr, and here is Longxing onto the backside. Viper has the flash, he has the cleanse, he has the Killer Instinct out. There is the Shield of Duran, but it's not able to catch on the Scout, who does flash away, but a flash forward from Y4 keeps him in live and keeps it going for the side of V5. They get themselves 4 kills. They're looking for the 5th to increase their namesake, and they will pick it up. A huge team fight win, and they're
certain key members of EDG were still alive, but like you said, they get Dragon Soul, and now the thing to keep, and despite being an item down, it did feel like EDG as a whole were ahead.
Well, we might see another fight happening right here, right now. There is the hero's entrance. He actually got bumped back on top of the carries. Mako, the secret sub-ancient here for the side of V5. 2 kills. The bot lane is dead. The mid laner is gone. You have no damage, EDG, and that's a free. Right now, V5 going from strength to strength to strength, feeling like they're up in the gears in this game. They get top outer turret. They get the Baron. They get a couple of kills. It's still, despite 10...
Fine with V5 coming into them, but when you're up against the Baron, you know, you're just going to be pushed in under your turrets. V5 don't need to come into you. They can just take those structures.
You can't really all in a side when there's Galio on one side and Senna on the other.
True.
Dawning Shadow.
Front to back team fight. And again, I feel like it is massive as long as there's no flank. As Mako... Oh, Mako's gone.
Ooh, Mako is locked up and most certainly going to be taken down. He does flash away. They do not get the collateral damage. The Dawning Shadow does not land, but Mako does fall to the Ignite. They have lost their support and 30 important flashes on their carries, and they've got themselves 3 items on the Orianna. That shockwave will be massive if they can land it. Flash from Scout, that's now down. They have to disengage. They have Mole on the backside who TP'd in, and Flandre will go Mega just before he gets taken down. They have got the Hero's Entrance to try and keep Way alive, and Flandre will be dropped. They still have the shockwave available, but they're just being chased down. They're being chased back towards their base. Mako is respawned. Mako is still here as he keeps going in. The shockwave is almost just up. They're just waiting for it, but they just haven't got it. 2-man shockwave! Scout's able to pick up 2. That's very, very important to get the 280 carries. He goes golden. Now Viper might try and go for the fight. Killer Instinct, he picks up another. It ends up being a 3-for-3. EDG have brought it back from the brink as Viper and Scout step up. 85-yard touchdown pass right now, courtesy of V5. They will take the Elder Drake. This right now, if you're V5, you have to wait until this Elder Drake buff is down. They will take the Baron. The best thing that V5 can do is exactly what they're doing.
I think EDG can take this one, but like you said, they gotta buy time. EDG are gonna get some gold back. Kind of hope for the best, pull the trigger. They do have GA on Y4 despite him not having flash, but almost every flash down on the side of V5.
30 seconds left on the Elder Drake. No flash on either of the AD carries on either side. You can see JJ with his flash pushing in aggressively. They will break open the mid lane inhibitor. Now, what are you willing to give up, V5? You have to decide when you want to fight.
Yeah, I think V5 need to look for this one.
They're going for it. Solar Flare lands down on top of the backside, but a great 3-man knockback into the wall means Galio has fallen. Your assassin onto the backside is no longer there. Mako just trying to play keep away from his laners as they are going to get the GA out of the Renekton. JJ now very, very low, backing himself away. We can see Long Shi trying to go in with the Cull the Meek, but just not able to get any purchase there. They will keep moving forward. They have to get Y4. It has to be him.
Yeah, and V5, it feels like it's too late, though.
Super minions in the mid lane. They're pushing onto Nexus turrets. Wei trying to see if he can get any kind of damage down. Nexus turret number 1 does fall. JJ runs in, runs out, trying to keep this Baron buff going. Shockwave does not land. Flandre, though, just jump back in straight away and get himself set up and ready to go. Here's Mole, though. Have they given enough time for the assassin in the mid lane to get going? I don't think they have. I don't think Mole has the damage, and I think EDG will be able to take this. It's game 1. Oh my damn. 125, 115, etc., etc. But looks like they are going to be putting the Nocturne into the jungle. I'm a little bit sad because I like to see it in the mid lane, but Nocturne nonetheless.
Comes up from Mole, you instantly burst the Azir. You go top, the Hextech ultimatum's there, but JJ actually going to be the one to find a gank mid first.
Yep, JJ gonna find it. Not gonna use the flash up from Mole. First blood to Scout, and outside just keeping his lanes in check.
I was gonna say, I actually feel like Wei once he hits 6 should put more focus spot because again that cask. Oh my God, Mako goes in.
PP God flashes away. They do get the stun down. 3 times the charm. JJ taking a couple of hits. They have got the silver bullet procs coming down. And Wei has to back away. The Dustbringer's on there. Scout, though, in a little bit of trouble. Has no flash. Mole expending his as well. This could be a bit of a trade. The Emperor's Divide is still there. They do land the Scatter of the Weak. There's the Emperor's Divide. One more auto attack will do it, but no, he's not able to get it. Mole dies! Scout survives, and he says he's the king. And Mako with JJ trying to see if they can go for something here. Look at the Paranoia down, or sorry, the Impending Nightmare. Yeah. Now we have a little bit of a skirmish here. Mole caught out. They have to use the Paranoia, but he is dead on arrival. Now Wei jumps in, and oh dear. Oh dear. I think the mental is what you talked about, and I think the mental was what's broken in this game. 6 kills
in their last match. But now, things not looking quite good. EDG here to punish. I like that you mentioned the play in mid. Scout, of course, playing phenomenally. Mole, once again.
This is the issue that we said about V5, and this is what we were worried about coming into this game. The mental boom that you can come into, and you can see Mako just jump straight in on top of PP God. They have got a 3v4 in favor of EDG. Wei forced the flash away, but they're just flashing in on top of him. He's trying to keep himself alive, but they jump straight back onto Mole. Mole will not be able to trade back any kills. 2 quick kills going over.
14 minutes. You're stacking dragons. All of your champions have an item lead this early into the game. EDG are going to do whatever they want.
Uses the explosive cast to purely kill out the wave. Has flash
on that top side. You're trying to set up bot. You're trying to get the Vayne ahead. You have the lockdown with the Galio. The Syndra can roam as well.
Is against them. Just not giving them a single advantage whatsoever.
Yeah, and EDG are just going to keep going for it.
Yeah, they should, and they can continue this one. Paranoia uses to try and get everyone out alive, but when you're already in the middle of 4 members or even 5 members of EDG, they can see you very, very clearly. There is a fantastic explosive cast. The other ones were just base. They were just saying, you know, we can't use explosive casts aggressively. No, Flandre knows this champion. They picked...
Yeah, I mean, right, V5 looked kind of broken at this point. For EDG, now it's about coming back on the map. We're going to see them take the Rift Herald.
I wasn't a huge believer at the start of the split. Oh, they might try and find Flandre. I'm going to stop myself a little bit here. Flandre caught between a rock and a hard place. Does get Hextech ultimatumed on top of the hero's entrance. There is no perfect game, and the fans rejoice, V5!
A bit of gold in their pockets, and now running for their lives.
They are going to try and see if they can find Longsheng, though, as they push back in on top of him. JJ gonna, not quite get the hook shot out. Viper cleans up that one. He is now 6-0 and...
Let's just go for it.
Yeah, I feel like if you're V5, you gotta throw a Hail Mary. You gotta see what... I feel like... I know you were talking about EDG. I'm talking about V5, and I think that V5 have to go for a crazy play. Because if they don't, they're just gonna die again. And they're gonna keep dying. Here we go. There it is. 2 TPs. There's the Emperor Survive. It does not quite finish off Y4, but now he is dead. It's a 4v4 in this top side. 4v3, excuse me, as the Udi and the Samir are coming in off the mini-map. Flandre will be taken down. Now it's a 4v4 as they get a double knockup, but the health bars aren't there. The wallets are too fat. There's too much money being thrown at them, and they're just being beaten down by the gold coins of Scrooge McDuck. It is just a massacre. JJ, that's not even fair. You can't just walk in front of him and not kill him. That's just not a thing you should do. A total BS.
For V5, they will stomp you in 20 minutes, or, you know, they'll kind of escalate themselves to getting stomped in 20 minutes.
Feels like it.
I mean, it feels like the Spring Gala break, which, you know, if you viewers don't know, LPL will go on a 2-week break on the 8th. Will serve V5 very well.
Yes, it will, but we're having one last fight. Here is the hero's entrance down on top. That's on top of 4 people now. Y4 is untouched in this fight. He flashes forward, does not get a kill, though, and now he's on the wrong side of this, and there was a small glimmer of hope when there was a small moment, and I think we might be getting a Rift Herald dance to end this game.
Yeah, we are. It's over, Penguin. It's been over for pretty much the whole game. I'm glad it's over, and I'm gonna do the end Nexus call for once. Then EDG, they go for the fight, they take the win, and the Nexus explodes! Okay, I wanted to do that. I'm sorry.
Your CB lol heritage
I was
coming
watching.
out.